In this video series, I'm going to show you how you can use a free service called Animoto to create some promotional videos to promote your products or affiliate products. Now to start with, I'm going to take you on a run through how Animoto works basically, and then after that in the next video we will go through how to set it up so you can use it to promote an affiliate product or your own product. I'm going to use an affiliate product just in this example. Okay, so let's get started now. So it's really as simple as signing up first. Just click the sign up button and then go through and set up your account. As you can see, there isn't much to it. Email, a password, a little bit about you, where you live, your name, your age, zip code, whether you're male or female, and a promotional code if you have one. Sign up. It's as simple as that. Okay, when you log in, it'll go to my account, and if you have any videos, they will show up in this spot. It also gives the status of videos, how many you have in your collection, how many you have from friends. Up here, you can go create a video, my videos, which is where we are. You can go to the music lounge, which shows you the music clips that they have available. Just choose a genre, and then you can look inside there to see what they have as far as titles are concerned. Okay, so let's get right down to business. Let's go to create video. And then you can choose the type of video you want. Now, the 30-second videos are free, and as it says here, you get 12 to 15 images, and that's what we're going to use. You can also buy their service and do a full-length video if you want, and you can go for Animoto for business. We're just going to use the free one for now. So let's just do an Animoto short. And here are our steps. First, we need to pick our images. So you can upload them from your own computer. You can select from their collection, or you can retrieve from another site. And in here, you can pick which sites you want to import your images from. So for instance, if we wanted to import from Facebook, we can click on that. And then we just continue here. And then of course we're going to have to sign into Facebook. And then it brought them in for us here. Okay, so we can just click retrieve. Click OK, and it'll bring them in. Okay, and as you can see, it has now brought our images in from Facebook. Okay, and we can click add more. So now we can pick from a different site or a different spot or upload them from our computer. So that's really what you want to do first, is find the images you want in your slideshow. Now you notice over on the right hand side here, it tells you how many images, the length approximately, so 10 seconds for 5 images, and of course our soundtrack we haven't done yet. Okay, so that's just giving us a status. So we just keep going here until we have our images in, and then we go to the next step. Now, if you go in, you can select from their collections, and then you can go in if you want into here, whichever one you're looking for, and then you can pick the images from in here as well. Okay, it shows a preview over here, and then you can just hold your control key down, and you can pick another one if you want to pick multiple images. Done, and it brings them in to your slideshow as well for you. And once you're in here, you can click on these and edit the ones out that you don't want in here. So let's do that. Down here you can delete. Okay, and then we can move these around to change our slideshow. And then of course you can rotate down here. Spotlight. If you click on these and click on Spotlight, it puts a special focus on the image when the slideshow is created. Okay, and then you can spotlight multiple images as well. So we can. Okay, and then delete and duplicate, of course, are self-explanatory. You can also use the text thing here, and then you can put text in there. So you have your main text or title here, and then some subtext you can put down here. Okay, so something like that. Click done. and then you can move that like so if you want the text at the front. And then of course at any time you can just click on it and you can change it the same way here. Okay, and we can click done when we have our images in here. We should probably have more images than that. We only have 5 images in here and a 12-second slideshow. But this is a good demonstration for us, so we'll click done. And now we can get our music. Okay, so we can select from Animoto's collection or we can upload from our own computer. So let's just select from their collection here. Okay, so just pick the genre here. Let's go whichever one you want. Let's just try here. So you can search through here and you can listen to them to see if it's the one you want to choose. So you can go through the process of finding the one you like first, and once you have it you can select it. Okay, so you can click play and it plays it for you, and you can stop it here. This is just like a little player control, and if you want that one then you just click select and you're done. Or you can keep on looking through here until you find one that you want. I'm going to keep on going and find one that I want with this slideshow. Okay, so I found one I like here. I'm just going to select it. Okay, at this point gives you the soundtrack info, and we just save and continue. Okay, so here we can choose either Animoto short or full length video. We're just doing the short because we don't want to pay for it. The speed, we can go half speed, full speed, or 2 times speed. Okay, and then video cover screen. So you can pick which one you want to use for the cover. Click continue. Here you can put the title and description, and the producer name comes up as your own name, but you can change that if you want. We'll just fill this out and create video. Okay, this takes a little while, but it will email you when it's done, so you don't have to sit here and wait for it. So you can go right ahead and make another video if you want. Just click another one, and it keeps on rendering for you. Email will show up when it's actually done. Okay, so when it's done, you can play it through, check it out. And then you also have your toolbar here. Let's go to the video toolbar. And from here, you can do a remix. If you want to change it, you can edit it and then do a remix. We can do a new video or delete it. We can share it, and this is where we can send it to our friends or whatever on email. We can create a greeting card out of it. We can embed it in a blog or a website, and we can export it to YouTube. We're going to get to these things a little later. Okay, so now you know the basics of using Animoto. In the next video, we're going to go through how to set up a promotional video for an affiliate product. Now we're going to go through the process of creating a promotional video. I'm going to use an affiliate product. So let's go and find something here. Let's go with money and employment and home business. We'll sort by high gravity. This gives us the best-selling products with the lowest refund rates. Okay, let's just click go. Now what we want to do is we want to check out the pitch page. So let's just take the first product here. Okay, so here's the pitch page for ClickBank Pirate. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look through here, and of course we're looking for images that we can use in a promotional video. So the first thing I'm going to want to see is an ebook image or video image or whatever it is, some sort of product image. Okay, so here's one here. So what we're going to do is we're going to save this image. So we'll do a save image as, and then we'll save it to a folder on our desktop. Okay, so ClickBank Pirate, and we'll save that. Okay, so now we have some art that we can use in our video. Also, we can get some other images off here if we want. Just save any images you see for now, and we can decide later which ones we want to put in the video. Okay, so let's go through, save pretty much every image on the page, and then we'll sort through them when we go to make our video production. Okay, so I have all my images stored. Now I should mention that you probably should get the permission of the author of the product to do this. Usually they don't mind as long as you're using it to promote their product, but it's not a bad idea to drop them an email and tell them what you want to do. Almost all of the time they're going to say yes, because you are promoting their product. They're not really going to care that you're using it for that. Okay, so now we have these all in a folder. Let's have a look. Okay, so you can see the images that I chose here. So what we can do now is we could go and edit the images if we want, so that we can put a message on the images that maybe not on there now. And this is optional, of course, but let me show you how to do one. What we're going to do is use a program called paint.net. And it's a free image manipulation program. So let's open that up. Okay, so here's the program. Now what we want to do is we want to import one of our images. So what we're going to do is go to Layers, and then we're going to import from File. So click on that. Okay, and then let's pick which one we want here. Just an example. You can bring this one in. And now what we can do is we can add a new layer. And now on this new layer we can put anything on top of this we want, and it will cover whatever's there, or will add to it. That way we can brand it if we want to brand it, or we can do whatever we want really by blanking out or adding to part of the image. Okay, so you can use these tools over on the left to do what you want. Now what we're going to do is we're going to crop to selection. In other words, the whole image is the size of this whole white background, and we want to crop to the selection. As you see, our background here is selected. So what we want to do is go into Image and then crop to selection. Now let's say we want to take this opt-in form off for this image. All we have to do is first, let's go to the color picker. Well, actually, let's make sure that we have the proper layer chosen, which is this squeeze one layer. The reason we do that is so that we can choose the color here. And I'm going to show you. If we go to the color picker, which is this right here, click on that, and then we go inside the background color here and we click. And notice over here that it changed the color to this background color. Now, if we didn't select that layer, if we were on this layer, and we choose here, you'll see that it chose an opaque color there. So that's why we do that. So let's go back, and let's just switch. This just switches back between the two. We now have our color set. So the next thing we can do to blank that out is just do a rectangle select, and then we can select what we want to get rid of, like so. Then we can choose the bucket fill. So choose a paint bucket. We've already set our color. We go inside here. Now we go to the next, we go back to our other layer because we need a new layer to do this. And we just click in there, and then our opt-in form has disappeared. So now we can deselect again. And we have taken the opt-in form off of this particular image, and now we can put our own message in there. So if we wanted to tell them to click a link somewhere, we could tell them that here, whatever message we want. Okay, so let's do that. Let's put a message on here. So we choose the text. Next, we'll choose a color. Let's go with black. And you can expand this to choose other colors. You can choose to set up by RGB values if you want. Or you can pick from the wheel. There's lots of ways to get your color here. Okay, so we're just going to go with black though. Now all we have to do is just click inside here. It wouldn't hurt to do another layer. Just do everything on a separate layer, because then you can undo a layer without undoing all your work. Okay, so now we can just type our message in here. Okay, so say something like that. Click the link to the right to get the free report. and then when we have it on YouTube, you can put the link up over on the right hand side. And you can move it around like this until you have it where you want it. And that's an example of how to manipulate an image. That's just a simple example of using a couple of the basic features of Paint.net. There are excellent tutorials on Paint.net if you want to get into more advanced features as well. Okay, so once we have this, what we can do is we can save it. And if we save it as a Paint.net file, we can come in and manipulate it again, or we can just save it as a JPEG, and we'll just call it Squeeze 2 or something different, like so. Save. It asks us about the quality settings. Just leave that as it is. Click OK. We need to flatten the image. What this does is it puts all the layers together. Click on that, and our image is all ready to go. Okay, at this point we have all of our images selected and we have them edited the way we want them. In the next video we'll just continue with creating the promotional video.